Dahis and Al Ghabraa. The War of Dahis and Al Ghabraa. A bitter struggle over a horse and a camel. The War of Dahis and Al Ghabraa is one of the most famous and longest wars in pre-Islamic Arab history. It is considered a symbol of the long-standing conflicts that erupted for seemingly simple reasons at first, but expanded to encompass entire tribes and continued for decades. This war lasted for approximately 40 years between the Abs and Dhubyan tribes, two branches of the larger Ghatafan tribe. How did it start? The immediate cause of the war was a horse race and a treachery within it, specifically between two famous horses, Dahis, the horse of Qays ibn Zuhayr, al-Absi, al-Ghabra, the horse of Hudhayfah ibn Badr. Qays and Hudhayfah agreed to hold a race of 10 farsars, and each pledged to pay 100 camels to the winning side. During the race, when Dahis's mare was about to win, men from the Dhubyan tribe betrayed Dahis's mare. They hid some men along the race route to intercept or intimidate Dahis, allowing al-Ghabra to win. When Qays ibn Zuhayr discovered the betrayal, he demanded that Hudhayfah ibn Badr honor his promise and pay the 100 camels. Hudhayfah refused, igniting hostility between the two tribes. The escalation of the conflict and the role of the knights. This was not just a horse race. It was rooted in the stubbornness and pride inherent in the knights of both tribes. Events quickly escalated from a simple dispute to bloody battles in which thousands of men were killed. Great knights and poets emerged from this war, becoming symbols of courage and pride. From Abs and ibn Shaddad al-Absi, the famous poet and knight, and Qays ibn Zuhayr, who was known for his cunning and shrewdness. From Dhubyan al-Harith ibn Auf al-Mari and Hudhayfah ibn Badr, who was the initial spark. The war witnessed periods of temporary calm followed by periods of intense fighting, as each side sought to avenge its dead and assert its power. The end of the war and peace. After decades of continuous fighting, and after the war had exhausted both tribes and depleted their men and resources, the elders and tribal leaders intervened to end the conflict. The most prominent of those who sought peace were al-Harith ibn Wahb al-Murri, Herm ibn Sinan al-Murri. These two great men paid the blood money for the dead from their own wealth. In a generous gesture to end the war and save what remained of the two tribes, this great sacrifice led to the extinguishing of the fire of strife and the signing of a final peace agreement between Abs and Dhubyan. The pre-Islamic poet Zuhair ibn Abi Salma, one of the wisest Arabs, immortalized this war in his famous Mu'allaqah. Ibn Auf and Herm ibn Sinan, for their efforts to achieve reconciliation and stop the bloodshed. Lessons learned. The Battle of Dahis and Al Ghabraa is an example of how minor disputes can lead to catastrophic consequences when hatred and pride prevail, and how they can turn into humanitarian disasters that drain lives and resources. It also demonstrates the importance of the role of wise and rational people in ending conflicts and achieving peace, even if it requires great sacrifices.